In many styles, traditional martial arts, what we practice is he punches, and we block, and then we counter. And that's okay. It's not bad, but it's big, right? So step one as you get better is it's got to be like a circle. I have a little hit and a wave, because most people are very tight in their hips and they go hip to hip. It has to be bigger. But if you can create these little figure eights in your hips where it just does this and transfer back immediately, 1, 2, 1, 2, not 1, 2, which is very slow. It's not about just flicking your hips hard. It's about creating this infinity sign in your hips to where as you do this, it allows you to come back smoothly and really quickly. So as he punches, like it should be, when it's slow, the infinity sign comes this way, kicks to the other hip and circles back immediately. So there's like a 1, 2 like that. And you'll find it gets a lot faster because your hips glide versus trying to make a really muscular turn like this. Now, then there's also block and counter at the same time. That's a little more complicated. So what we did before was I went hip this way and then hip back, which is okay. But if you want to do this together, it can be done. But here's where people struggle with this. You can't do the same hip twice. So if I'm doing it 1, then 2, you see my hips go this way, and then you see my hips go this way. If you're doing it together, what you have to do, instead of using your hips to drive that blow, is you have to evade more. As it evades, I want to step out. And you see how, like, as I step out, this hand goes this way, but my hip's coming this way. So I have an immediate this. It's one motion. It's not 1, 2. It's 1. So if this comes in, it's 1. 1. So you have to learn to let this yield. Like you're not blocking this so much as you're parrying it and letting it go by. And as it goes by, with this collapse motion, it allows the hip to come forward. That's really your 3 steps, right? You have old school hip, snap, snap. You have better hip motion where you go infinity sign and it's smaller. And then you have, I absorb with the hand and my hip moves the other way, so it's one fluid motion. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that video, please watch the next 2. I think you'll find them very helpful.